Shortland Street's no stranger to the celebrity cameo.
Okay, good work, class. Give yourselves a clap.
The very first episode had a memorable appearance from TV personality Susie Aitken.
Why don't you ever join me for a workout?
That's exactly what I had in mind.
Come on. Good-looking guy like you, I'd hate to see you turn to flat.
Well, I guess I better exercise more often. Fancy a workout?
Oh, Jackie will be pleased.
Oh, my goodness.
And just a year later, Paul Holmes popped in.
I'm Marjorie Nielsen.
Marjorie Paul Holmes.
Yes, I know.
Nice to meet you.
But it was Paul's much more dramatic return in 2010 that fans remember most vividly. The Current Affairs host turned his hand to acting as an actor.
You must be Leslie.
Playing the star of Yvonne Jeffries' amateur production of The Importance of Being Earnest.
You'll be wanting to go over your moves. I've kept them as simple as...
Learn the lines and don't bump into the furniture. No coward. But I'm sure if Oscar had thought of it, he would have said it first. It's all in the words, dear. Moves are immaterial.
What's the guy doing playing Lady Breton? Well, no, lots of guys have played that part.
You boys all right?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Just in case you're wondering, this Lady B stands up to pee. All right. Are your parents living?
I have lost both my parents.
Both? To lose one parent may be regarded as misfortune. To lose both seems like carelessness. Who was your father? Was he born into what the radical papers call the purple of commerce? Or did he rise from the ranks of the aristocracy?
I'm afraid I really don't know. The fact is, Lady Bracknell, I said I had lost my parents. It would be nearer to the truth to say they seem to have lost me. Listen to that. We must be doing something right.
You're wonderful. The lot of you. Oh, that must be your influence, bringing out the best in them.
I would have thought that was your job. Really, what have you done with them for the last 3 weeks? Faffed around making cucumber sandwiches? Elizabeth, darling. Uh-huh. Are we still on for drinkies? Well, then, sadly, no. I've got another 2 acts of this to drag myself through. I've never seen Jack played as a South Island cowcocky before, have you? I know, Elizabeth, but what can you do? Yes, I know.
Knock, knock. Only me. Breaking all the rules, but I couldn't just sit there.
If you've come to give us notes, we don't want them.
I've come to give you a compliment, but I don't suppose you want that either.
I could use one.
You have done a marvellous job. It's going swimmingly.
Thank you.
And I don't say that lightly.
Hello? What have you done to the door?
I haven't done anything. It wasn't me that slammed it.
Get me out of here!
I can't. The lock must be broken.
What's going on?
He's locked himself in the dressing room. I'd happily leave him there if we didn't need him again.
Now, hang on. There must be something we can jimmy it open with. Try this.
A small word of advice while you're all here. Diction, people. Diction.
It's no good. It's not going to budge. Was there a window?
It's the size of a postage stamp.
Leslie might fit through it, but not the costume.
Stand back, everyone. I'm going to knock the door down.
Well, how?
The hinges are on the wrong side.
Don't be stupid, mate. You're going to hurt yourself.
Leslie? Leslie?
Marge, can we talk to you for a minute?
Yes, of course. How can I help you?
Yeah, it's about window windows. There's a slight problem. Slight? It doesn't work.
Another memorable intersection between TV shows was Fair Go's visit to Ferndale.
What about Fair Go?
What about it?
Mrs. Brash, Kevin Milne.
Oh, yes, I've seen you on the telly.
Then you won't mind answering a couple of questions about wonder windows.
Oh, I think you should ask Nick.
You promoted the product on television, did you not?
Well, yes.
And isn't it true that you authorised council funding to pay for this treatment?
Well, again, yes.
So what I want to know is, why is it that a
Mr.
person in a
Milne,
product...
just because you're on the television, it doesn't give you the right to interrupt people willy-nilly. I'm more than happy to answer your questions if they are phrased politely.
Certainly, Mrs. Brash. Recently, you were seen to accept what appeared to be a large sum of money from Mr. Harrison here. Mr. Harrison's clearly a close associate who's been selling this fraudulent product. Some people would call that corruption. Do you care to comment? As you can see, Mrs. Brash, there have been other elderly victims.
What about me? The suppliers did me over.
Ignorance is no defence here, if it was ignorance.
It was a misunderstanding. I'm sure Nick will make restitution to the parties involved.
Can't. Spent the dosh.
On bribes to the good counsellor here?
Now, just a minute. That was a personal loan.
Really?
Really? So if you're thinking corruption, forget it.
So I'll make my living. Anyway, can we go back to that loan for a moment?
Well, I had to pay Mrs. B back before I could launch my modelling career.
Pardon me?
Well, I had to pay my agent cash up front for my portfolio, promotional costs, you know how it is.
Indeed I do. Artists' agents aren't actually paid till they find work for their clients. Anything else is a scam.
Really? Then maybe we do have something to talk about.
It's a pity your partner couldn't be here.
Oh, Rangi's choice. He's not too keen on the ad.
Don't you wish people could just leave politics out of things? Know your line, Sansom?
Yep.
Take that and go and stand in front of the camera over there.
So how many others are going for it?
Well, there's quite a few, but the ad does need 8 little cannibals, so I'm sure a boy as talented as Toka will do very well. All set? Before we start, you are aware that there's an audition fee.
A what?
It's just $20 to cover the cost of the personalised VHS, the lighting and sound, and the courier to deliver the tape to the producer.
Oh, okay.
Here she is, in the middle of another session too.
Nick, what can I do for you?
And I bet she's charging audition fees and the whole bit.
Mrs. Stone, Kevin Milne.
I know who you are. What are you doing here?
There have been allegations that your business has been indulging in some rather dubious...
Dubious? It's a rip-off.
What do you mean?
I've got a film crew out there. I wonder if I could ask you a few questions on camera.
I don't think so.
See, I told you she was as dodgy as hell.
You lousy little traitor.
Oh, Dr. Dodds.
While Kevin Milne was a big deal on New Zealand's small screen, Shortland Street also saw visits from some very high-profile Kiwis.
Thank you.
Oh, hello. Have you been here before?
No, I just
We'll
wanted
have to fill in one of these forms, I'm afraid. Oh,
God.
easy on.
I just want some money for the meter.
Oh, we do not give change here. I suggest you go down the dairy, down the road.
Matt?
Excuse us. Love you here.
Oh, thanks.
Do you know who that is?
Oh, she could be the Queen of Chiba for all I care.
That is Rachel Hunter.
Nonsense.
It is.
Hi. Would you like some change? How much do you want? $1, $2? I've got... There you go.
Oh, thanks. Here.
No, it's okay.
No,
It's okay.
I insist. There, thank you.
Oh, Major babe.
Oh, it wasn't her. Was it?
Okay, if you could move those next.
Rachel was just popping in for some change, but she made an impression,
Gosh, it's strange
with Nick
seeing this
remembering the
place empty.
occasion years later as the doors closed on the original clinic.
Still sad, though.
I met Rachel right there.
Now who's doing Bambi impersonations?
Not that Rachel Hunter.
You did not.
Did so. She came in for phone money.
In your dreams?
But a visit from All Blacks Kevin Mialamu, Anthony Borich and Jerome Kano during 2011's Rugby World Cup was a big event for a few Shorty regulars.
You can't park there. It's my designated car park. Who do you think you are? More important than a doctor? Do I know you? Wait a minute. You're... Wow, you are big. What are you doing here?
Just visiting the kids.
In the oncology ward. Nice. But isn't the team playing Tonga tonight?
Yep.
So you'll be in a bit of a hurry then.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll just move my car for you. Oh. Do any of you know how to break into a car?
Sorry, Ted.
Is that Graham Henry? Sorry, Coach. It's my fault. My spare keys are on the way.
Won't be long.
Each action has an equal and opposite reaction. So the question is, can we ever really know whether you are kicking the ball or the ball is kicking your foot?
Newton's third law of motion?
Correct. I've underestimated your intelligence. My apologies. If you guys do a good haka, you win for sure.
Yeah, you know it.
Well, that does not make sense.
You okay
It's
then,
just
mate?
something everybody says, kind of like saying good luck. No, you'll only win if you have more speed, strength, and skill than the other teams. Gabrielle? Have I caused you performance anxiety? I didn't mean to.
No, we're good. Okay, boys. What do you reckon? Sweet. Hey, you.
Me?
No, your buddy. I could do with a hand, bud. Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
No, engaging. You'll injure yourselves and Ted will kill me.
Down. Thanks for the warm-up.
Gods. All of them. Bye! We'll be watching. Good luck. The whole country loves you.
Even if you don't win.
They're busy. You should probably go help them.
No. Tonight is your night.
I don't actually need you. Or Honor, or Jack. I'll get over this, but in my own way. So just go.
Okay, they'll be here soon anyway.
One of Ferndale's biggest celebrity visitors was also one of the most subtle, bumping into just one of the show's characters for a memorable connection.
Hi. What do you think you're doing? That's my guitar. I'm only joking, don't worry.
Are you...
Sometimes, yeah. Something like that?
I'm gonna quit singing now.
Oh, don't be silly. You'll get back to the rugby, but for now you can sing.
I'm not that good at it.
Yeah, you're good enough. You're lucky, to be honest. Most people are only good at one thing. Anyway, I should probably get going, but it's lovely to meet you, mate.
Well, thanks for hanging out, Ed.
No worries, bro. I'm getting better at the Kiwi, bit by bit. Yeah.
Sorry we're late.
That's all good. Ed sang me a song.
Who's Ed?
It's Sheeran.
You're right.
Okay, so don't believe me. Order up. Dana's shout.
And the departure of Shorty legend Marge Brash as she moved on to a new career saw a few high-profile politicians grace the Shortland Street screen.
Good morning.
Yes.
I'm Marjorie Brash, new MP for Ferndale. And this is Jenny Harrison, my electoral secretary.
Yes.
Well, would you please tell me where my office is, if it's not too much trouble?
That way. Take the lift.
Thank you. Smile would have been nicer. Oh, it's an impressive building, isn't it?
Yeah. And I'm sure you're not the first new MP to feel a bit overawed by it all. Lost?
I'm afraid so.
Honest Marge Brash, isn't it?
I try to be.
Oh, don't we all? I think you want to go right.
Oh, that's not really my style.
We'll see you in the house.
That was yes. She'll think I'm a complete fool.
Well, she'll soon learn better, won't she?
Fingers crossed. Ah, this is it then.
You'll be fine, Marge. You don't need me. We'll be running this place in no time flat. Bye.
Bye.
Marjorie Brash. Helen Clark.
I know. I'm very pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I've followed your campaign with interest.
Thank you.
Welcome to Wellington.
Thank you.
And that's our Shorty Selects for this time. Be sure to like the video and subscribe for even more Shortland Street from the archives.